I'm Shirley, the herb lady from Alaska that's been here for over 50 years now. Today we're going to talk about Roman chamomile. And the first time I ever got into chamomile was a lady wanted to come in and she wanted to keep her hair blonde. So I told her to make a tea and dump her head down in it, and it kept it blonde. So I went to Cars and going to the grocery store, and this boy wanted to carry my groceries out. I said, fine. So he carried my groceries out, and the top of his hair was blonde. And I've never forgot it. I said, are you using dye? Because it was really blonde, and the bottom of it was almost black. And I said, are you putting dye on your hair? I said, you're young. What are you, 14? He said, I'm 14. And he said, no. He said, my mom told me to use Roman chamomile. I said, you're an herb, you use herbs. For a 14-year-old to be using herbs, I was just so thankful. And so I still remember that, about him and his blonde hair. And it was really blonde. But it's used for many other things too. I know one woman, she quit her job. She had a 6-figure job. She was getting ready for another promotion, going up this line of this big company that she was in. And she came into a herb shop. This is her testimony. She came into a herb shop, and she was doubled up, and she said, I am in so much pain, I can't stand it. Do you have something for my pain? They went over there, got Roman chamomile, opened up a bottle, put it in a roller bottle, told her to go in the bathroom and roll it up and down over her small intestine. She did, and she walked out, and the pain was completely gone. And she said, what is this? And they said it was the oil that calms and relaxes, and her pain completely went away. She quit her job. She got a little rolling stand, and she went into that place, and she started learning about oils. She didn't know anything about the herbs. The lady had a whole thing of herbs, but she wanted to know about the oils. So she sat there and studied and read, and then when people said, oh, what are you doing? She said, well, I'm learning about oils. Would you like to have something? And they would tell her what's wrong, and she would make up a sample and let them use it, and then they would buy that sample from her. And now she's down in Florida. She has her own herb shop. I'm trying to think. Last time I heard, she was the head of the Herbal Guild. She's president of it, of everything about essential oils. So, she came a long ways from not knowing nothing, but she's kept on studying, kept on taking classes, and I know I sat under her a couple of times, but she was, I have another, what was it? It's a cassette player I have with her talking, and she said the first time she was talking about herbs, she had her mother and her sister over there, and that's all she had, and she was going to talk about herbs because she wanted to get into the business. And she said that she almost passed out in front of her mother. She said she could not stand in front of people. But when she was telling us that, she was standing in front of 3,000 people. So herbalists, we were down in the conference, and she had came a long ways to where she was before to where she is now. And all she knows is, she said, that woman chamomile saved my life, because it was, her bowels was all messed up. She started eating right. She started, taking herbs, and other stuff helped to repair it. But right at that time, with her being doubled up, and she had been to the doctor, but the medicine would not touch the pain that she was in because she had so much inflammation. Well, Roman chamomile is a pale blue oil, and it turns yellow when you store it. It has been used for relaxation, and it's a pain reliever. Well, she found that out really quick. Studies have shown that the Roman chamomile, is both anti-inflammation and antiseptic. Inflammation effect is result of ability to take care of the inflammation. The Roman chamomile oil makes a topical treatment for skin problems such as acne, burns, rashes, dermatitis. The essential oil is believed to protect against radiation, which is recommended to apply oil to the skin and during the actual radial action. Gentle oils such as chamomile, lavender, and rose is a post-radiation burn, can be used as a post-radiation burn and can bring quick relief in healing. Although the Roman chamomile oil is applied directly to the skin, it is best diluted with a carrier oil. And you always try to use a carrier oil. And people say, well, I just want direct oil. Well, honestly, the carrier oil carries it in. And that's why and it stays there longer. It's not rubbed off and all that stuff. And so it has really helped a lot, the carrier oil. Roman chamomile has a high ester of 85%. It's anti-fungus and a calming properties. Roman chamomile is believed to be one of the most anti-spastic oils available. Roman chamomile is recommended for painful cramps, spasms, and it helps to bring no pain. Even a small concentration Roman chamomile calms, and it affects the central nervous system. I mean, if people only knew this, especially with children that's hyperactive, if they just take a drop and rub it on the back of the neck and down the spine, that would help that child so much. It helps with anxiety, it helps with depression, insomnia, often associated with PMS and menopause. You can diffuse it for anger, for childhood tantrums. I think when a kid, and what it is, when a kid gets mad like that, most of the time it's frustration. And if you can talk to them and find out why the frustration, then you can turn them around. Tempers, moodiness, nightmares related to shock. According to Cambridge University, to inhale chamomile causes an individual to shift from a negative term to a positive term. Now that is good, because negative, it makes you acid and you're more sicker that way. But when you're positive, you're more alkaline. And when you're alkaline, what happens is your body can keep healing itself faster. It is known for a stress causing anger change in the body that can be measured, such as it increases the hormone ACTH in the blood plasma. Research in Japan has discovered inhaling chamomile actually decreases the level of ACTH, which is a stress-induced. Aromatherapy often used to enhance the individual from suffering from cancer. A study conducted in the Marie Curie Center in Liverpool found that the patients received 3 full body massages using Roman chamomile. Over 3 weeks, they had less anxiety, less tension, less pain, and a good quality of life compared to those who was massaged with just the carrier oil. So, honestly, I just tell people, check it for yourself, because a lot of people come in here. Some people, they notice the difference in 1 or 2 days, and other people it takes a month or 2. But it depends on what you honestly have done to your body, how long it takes something, and it's how you think about it. Some people, after I teach them, and all I do is read the teaching on it. When I tell them what it says it can do, and if they believe it, they go home. Many people call me up within 2 days and they say they see a difference. And other people say, oh, it might work on me, might not. They take longer, but most of the time they do work if they hold on and keep doing it. Roman chamomile is very versatile, especially beneficial for bacteria infection and for digestive disorders, for indigestion, nausea, digestive sluggishness, even ulcers. And it lowers toxicity, especially for childhood illness. I hope that you go over this and read this. If you have stress, or you're having one of those troubles, or even buy the tea and soak your head in it and become a blonde. But that doesn't happen overnight. I mean, that boy must have done it a lot, because I had one lady, I mean, she almost, because I sort of buy the bag, a pound bag, and it took one lady a long time, but finally, when she got out in the sun with the rum and chamomile, she seen the difference. Have a great day. Bye.